Hi, my name is Marcus Narcisse. I relay from my mother, Marie Narcisse. She was diagnosed with breast cancer back in 2013. It still feels like a dream. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night just to remind myself that she's not here anymore. This past February marks 4 years since she's been gone. She's my why. She's the reason I keep going. My mother came to this country with nothing but a few dollars in her pocket, but stayed the course. Her and my father teach me everything that I need to know and how to navigate through this world. And just like that, cancer took her away. People are still suffering. And this is why I've teamed up with the American Cancer Society to find this cure. You all can do the same tonight as you watch this video. The fight continues on and on, just like every cancer survivor continues their fight.
I relay for hope. I have had so many family members and friends pass away, survive, beat cancer in general, and it's crazy that we still don't have a singular cure, but we have the resources, we have the research, and things like Relay for Life are the reason why we do have these things. And it's amazing to see ESU as a community come together and fight for something that's so important. I've had 4 family members though that I am relaying for this year. 2 of them have since passed and the 2 other ones are living, and they're living proof that you can make it through the impossible. You know, both of their stories are very different, but they are survivors, and it shows that, you know, anyone can make anything happen, especially with something like cancer, where you aren't ever asked to have cancer, you aren't ever ready for it, and you're never ready for that conversation was when somebody passes from it. So doing simple things like this to prevent, hopefully, more people from passing away from cancer is definitely an important thing.
My name is Noah Berninger. I relay for my dad. February 16th, 2023, he passed away from metastatic colon cancer. Found out around 2019 that he was really diagnosed, but the doctors really never gave us a complete diagnosis. He went through cancer treatments. I stood by his side through almost every one of them, and he stood by my side through my journey through coming out and transitioning. So what I'm doing for him and all the others that are fighting with cancer, I'm trying to look for a cure. I'm here to support and help everyone through it.
My name is Evelyn Belke, and I relay for my grandmother, Kathy Belke. She is one of the strongest women I know in my life. 20 years ago, she was diagnosed with breast cancer and beat it. And 10 years later, she was re-diagnosed with lung cancer, and it turned into stage 4 a couple months ago. It's been a very difficult thing for the whole family, and I can't imagine what she goes through. I know it gets harder and harder for her to keep fighting, but her fighting all the time, it's so amazing to see the progress that she has made throughout her treatment. She is so strong, and I admire her so much for that. It's been a very different. We used to do so much stuff together, like going shopping, going on lunch dates, traveling together. But with the chemo that she goes to, it's been very difficult for her to keep going.
Hello, my name is Abigail Barr. I relay for my Aunt Sandy. It's been 3 years this past December since she's passed away. To say that it's been easy would be a lie. There's still days that I wake up and I hope to see her positive Facebook post or a text message or a call. One of my favorite things as a memory from her is being a little kid, and on my birthday before school she would call and she would sing happy birthday. So turning 21 this past year was really hard. We've always had a close relationship growing up. She watched me from the time my great-grandma passed away till I was off to middle school, and every time I see a red cardinal, I always think of her, because when her daughter passed away, she would always post when she saw a red cardinal, seeing that her daughter was visiting her, and every time I see one, I always happen to see two, and I always say it's her and her daughter watching me, and they're together. I really, for everyone who has struggled or lost somebody to this ugly disease, and I hope one day we could find a cure and overcome the worst that has come so far.
Every story
Has a survivor.
Every survivor
Is a hero.
A hero.
hero.
The hero.
is a hero.